There is fossil hind. Tarzan, baby. Tarzan doesn't need to do this. Making our way through. Good morning, folks. Welcome to our show, another episode of the Distracted Fisherman. And we have hacked our way again back through this jungle. And we have never seen this side chute of the piece this high. We're making the best of it and finding some good stuff. Some erosion has helped us out, so come on along and join us. See what we can find. What we can see. Cat is already busy at it. Alrighty. Got you over here. The clamp was a little bit too big for that branch, so I had to take and clamp it to 2 branches. Eventually this phone is going swimming. What not to do with your phone. Yes, I am a prime example of what not to do with your precious phone. Which I am still amazed by. Miniature TV, computer, camera that you can make phone calls with. Alright, here to beach. What did we get? See that? Yeah, you can. Pieces of bone. Little tiny shark's teeth. And I do mean tiny. Oh. Somebody I could at least show you. This is a realistic lemon shark tooth, and get out in the sun, that you can find on a normal scoop. Any scoop that has something cool is a good scoop. Afraid this bush is blowing around a little bit, isn't it? Let's see, we got some stuff in this one. See if I can get it to where you can see it. There. Sorry if you get a little seasick there. Seems I have put myself on a bush and it is moving around. There's a tagger and a dusky. And another dusky. This is a heck of a scoop, folks. 3 of them in one scoop. Pretty dang decent. And a bead. Pretty thin one. And a bead. There goes my hand. Got the bush shaking, my hand shaking. How are you supposed to see anything? Alrighty. Back at it. Sorry about the bush shaking. You're in the jungle. The jungle. Jumanji has us. Seem to be in that magic spot. Somebody else hasn't already dug, which is usually what the issue is. And I guess some stuff collects in certain spots. There's Tagger. There's a Tagger. Yeah, man, a lot of years ago we dug here, and this bank was sticking out a lot further than it is now, and this is pretty much what I was finding. Tigers and duskies. And to see the tree roots are about 6 foot from shore now. I'm thinking, well, if there's more here. Well, if the bank got eroded. And a piece of bone. Somebody's bone. Don't know what part. that's it, I think. Somebody's on. Well, it's 3 teeth. Again, 3 teeth is a really good deal. That's a lot. Here we are again. And yeah, I did see that other dagger in that other pan. Just before I chucked it, I realized, hey, there's another one in there. This is a turtle leg armor. Sometimes called a turtle spur. Well, tortoises, I should say, had these. And this is a snaggy tooth. And he's broke, but still pretty cool color, black. Somebody else is in here. And little guys. Oh, there's somebody. A dusky. Seem to be down to a layer that hasn't been dug before. Either that or they're just after Meg. Sometimes people are only after Meg. Cool. Alrighty. Sorry for the swaying and the wind noise. Alrighty. Camera didn't want to come on. We are digging away again, sifting. Every once in a while I find a tooth. Here's a dusky. And here is the keystone of a turtle. I can't say I found a lot of turtle stuff today, but that's a nice keystone. Be the backbone of the turtle, and right there would be hooked its vertebra on the inside, and this would be the part you would look at on the shell. Pretty cool. See what else we can find in here. If I said, yeah, there's one right there. I do that too when I'm watching this stuff. Oh, you missed one. And this is a piece of tusk. Let's try to show you that again. And if I get this just right, you can see crosshatch on it. It's really hard for me to see if you're seeing, but the sun is shining on it. I can get that to do that again. Somewhere on there, hopefully as I'm turning it, you're getting to see the crosshatch on there. That is a piece of tusk. I know, not a very big piece, but that's mostly what you get. And a bead. And being that we're on private land, we can keep that bead. That is very much debated, and if you'd like to debate that in the comments, go right ahead. Some people call them worm tunnels. Some people say there's some kind of plant that busted apart. Plant stain. Bird bones. We've heard it all. That's a pretty good scoop. You know that. Cool beans. Alrighty. Alrighty. Sifting away many scoops again. An occasional tooth here and there. But we got a Mako. A very nice Mako. Sorry for the wind noise and the swaying. Yeah, then you don't notice my shaking. What else we got in here? A really small one. Teeny tiny. No. And that might be a Mako too, but no can do. Yeah, certainly. I know. Alrighty. That is what I got, and that is really sweet.
What is it?
A Mako. A Mako. In good shape. Good shape. Alrighty. It ain't but a couple scoops later, and there's another one. Yeah. In pretty dang good shape. Pretty sweet. Nobody else is in this scoop. Piece of bone. Piece of keystone. Turtle. Nope. Once again, just a Mako, but can't just say just a Mako, that's the next one. Sweet. Trying to get Kathy over here, but as you can see, pretty deep on me. And she's a lot shorter than I am, so I might get swept away. Trying to adjust this camera again. Alrighty, let's give it another whirl here. See what else we can dig up. Down here in the depths. This little side chute. Piece is really high water. So we thought we'd come up here, but boy, this is higher than we've ever seen it. So. See what we can find. Down in here. Can you see that? Back a little bit. So getting that camera adjusted again. Some little teeth. But nothing to speak of. What are you, screaming bloody murder or something in there? I don't see it. Alrighty. I see somebody in there, so I turned it on. And so scooping another nice tiger. We are really gotten into the tigers this year. I'll have to build me a jaw. See if anybody else in there. Almost looks like a bead, but I don't think it is. It's a rock with a hole in it. Maybe it is actually a worm tunnel. Alrighty, get back to it. Alrighty, just scooped up another one, and I bet you can see that right there. I was like, wow, that is a Mako. Which you probably know that by now, but they're smooth, no serrations. It is believed that these guys eventually turned into the great whites that we have now. Got serrations on them. Matter of fact, Kathy found one earlier on our trip. And once we got it back to the site, after saying it was a Mako, turned out it won't, because it had serrations. Looked just like this. Cool. That is a sweet one. Wow. That's exactly what I said when it popped up. But always remember to go through your pan. You get fixated on that, it's hard to look at anything else, so it's best to put it in your pocket. So you can look through the rest of the pan without being distracted. That was pretty sweet. Uh-oh. I think my phone's coming loose. That was pretty sweet until the phone came loose. Better tighten that down. That's not a memory I want. The episode where the phone fell in. be doing one of those, what do they call it? GoFundMe. We don't need any of that. Fund my own butt. If I screw up, I just pay for it myself. Man, we had a hard time getting in here. I mean, holy crap. Luckily, Kathy stuck with it. I mean, she had to wade way deeper than she likes to. Matter of fact, right now, she is way deeper than she likes. Hacked through some brush, got cut on the palmetto palms that are in here. They're little short palms. Tough little buggers, cut you right open. But look at this stuff. All right. I don't know how many beads Kathy's got, but she had like 3 dozen of them last I heard. Put the whoop on me with the beads. All right, folks. Once again, I'm sifting away. And things are appearing. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You usually don't find this many of these things in a day. Dang. Beautiful Mako. Cool color. I mean, just sweet. Not much I could say. I already talked about them. That's sweet. Luckily, Kathy is way over there and doesn't have access to any big rocks to whack me on the side of the head with. Let's see if we got anybody else in here. Oh, you sift through your stuff. And get that big thing out of the way. Can be very distracting. Oh, there is a tiger. A tiger shark. Heck of a scoop. That in my pocket. Alrighty. Heck of a day. Two times over here and we've been doing great. Beads. We don't normally find a lot of beads. Why are we finding the beads over here? Especially Kathy's hitting them. I'm about to lose my phone. Better reconfigure that. Let's disconnect that for the moment. But so I can show you what the heck I'm doing here and why it's working. Basically, right here is a tree that fell in that way. I don't know if you can see it under there, but where I'm standing used to be the bank. Right? So now the bank is over here on the other side of me. So what I'm doing is I'm digging down into the sediment that used to be the bank. And you're probably thinking, well, how can there be gravel bed under there? Well, in some way there's not, because that's the Makos are in such good shape. Makos get beat up pretty bad in gravel beds. But there could have been a gravel bed there that got buried by the sand. Stuff grew on it. And over the time, now the river or the side creek here has returned to the spot and eroded it back out again. So that happens a lot down here because it's basically a lot of sand on limestone, the big sandbar, so they get a lot of erosion, and the creeks and river move around a lot. Yeah, I've seen people have a property along the Peace River that have lost a 1/4 acre in a storm, and people that have gained a 1/4 acre in a storm. Yeah, just like that. Don't want to be on the outside of a bend. Alrighty, let's get back at it. See if I hook this thing back up. Alright, did another scoop. Ended up with a snaggletooth and a dusky, it looks like. Snaggletooth and a dusky. Cool. Alright, back at it. Alrighty. I have just scooped up what I was talking about. Let's see if we can get you down here to see it. This looks just like those other Makos, not quite as big as some of them. But if you can see on that, I don't know if you can or not, but it has serrations. That looks just like those Makos. So at some point, these guys develop serrations. If I can get it steady. Hopefully you can see that, and I will kind of zoom it in and out. I know I can see it, but that doesn't mean you can. And there's a case for those Makos turning into great whites. Right there. And I guess I should show you what the other side, because it has better lenses. Alrighty, see if I can not drop. Alrighty, here it is with the other side of the phone. And hopefully you can see the serrations in that. If I can get away from that blade of grass. Pretty cool. I'll wait for the sun to come back out here and show you again. I'm doing this again to try to get different angles on it. And hopefully you can see the serrations in that tooth that just looks just like those other Makos I was finding. A slightly smaller one than some of them ones I got, but that's what they think those turned into the great whites that we have now. I want to make sure you get to see this, so just try it on my hand. See if it's still on focus there. You can see those serrations on there, and that's what they think happened. That they went from being Makos to being what we call great white sharks now. Pretty cool. Another beautiful day in Florida. Having a good time. Oh, here is Kathy's shells, fossil shells that she found out exploring on her bicycle. Pretty dang cool. Alrighty. Wanted to show you Kathy's finds from our hiking through the jungle trip back into the swamp. Many beads. Look at all those beads. Look at that big armadillo scoop. Holy crap. Kinds of cool shark's teeth and deer teeth and turtle. All kinds of little bones.
All on your bones.
Hey folks, thanks for coming along on this adventure. We have had a heck of a time getting back here, and I'll tell you what, I'm standing about waist deep in water right now. Hacked our way in, birds on us, cuts from the palm trees. Oh man. But a good day altogether. Thank you so much for coming along. If you get a chance, give us a like and a subscribe and a comment if you could. Sure would appreciate it. You folks have a great day. Thank you so much.